Do not buy one. To me, this is where you want to definitely go for the custom auto ship if you can. I am obsessed. As I mentioned to beautiful Liz Bowles, who is joining me now, who is our Vice President with Korres. I am so happy to have you here. I love this. The difference on my skin, the first time it touched my skin, Liz, you can feel the difference in the smoothness. You can feel it working. And honestly, the truth is when we go into menopause, one of the biggest challenges is a massive loss of collagen in our skin too, isn't it?
It is. And what's interesting is that no one warns us. Nobody tells us. You know, you think about like even the runners clubs, right? You think you train for a runners club. Not that I do, but you know, if you wanted to be in a runners club, you'd have to train for it. With this, it's a club that we didn't sign up for, that nobody really talks about. And I love what you were saying, you know, doctors, dermatologists, gynecologists, they tell us what happens to us physically, but not what happens to our skin. And what happens to our skin is in our 20s and 30s, we lose about 1 to 2% collagen a year. And then all of a sudden you go through perimenopause in your mid 40s, menopause, right? And then after menopause, and you lose 30% of your collagen, 30% of your lipids, and you lose 36% of your cell turnover within a 5-year time frame, by the way. It's not like it happens over 20 years. In a short amount of time, you age faster in your life than you will any other time of your life. But in this 5-year window, what you will notice is that you will wake up in the morning and you will notice that your skincare products are probably not working anymore because your skin has changed. You're going to notice the deep lines and wrinkles. You're going to notice the sagging of the skin. You're going to notice a word that I've learned from so many of you, thousands of you in St. Louis and Texas and Florida and New York, a word called jowling, where you're noticing that the jawline is sagging. You're going to notice that your neck almost looks deflated. What Lena Korres and her team, so Lena Korres was going through menopause, and her team of all female scientists, they were going through menopause. Their moms and sisters were going through menopause. And believe it or not, it's 2020, and there was nothing on the market that was talking to us. And Lena Korres discovered this ingredient, this powerful ingredient from the oldest living thing in all of Europe that's actually in the World Inky Dictionary. The Korres white pine technology, meaning that she discovered it, she owns it. And if anybody wants to use it, they actually have to write Korres white pine extract on the box, believe it or not. That is so powerful, that is put into the serum and moisturizer, by the way, that you only need to use once a day on clean skin. And I said, so Lena, why can't you just use a basic serum and a basic moisturizer? She said, Liz, that's perfect if you're in your 20s and 30s. But once you go through menopause, your skin changes. You're seeing it yourself. You're noticing that your skin's thinner. It's more sensitive. The top layer actually gets thinner, but right beneath it, it gets thicker. And you can't get products to penetrate the way you once could with a basic serum and moisturizer. That's why this is combined together to give you results, Bobby, like this.
Yeah, that's astonishing.
One application.
One application. I mean, look at the difference in one application. Listen, you normally have to use some creams for months and months and months, Liz, to see that kind of a difference. And I love that we're sharing you the clinicals. And okay, let's talk about this one, Liz. Wow.
Right? I mean, this is me. I was actually born with bags and 11 lines. I just came out that way. But you can see in that before, it's like the skin looks angry. And because you're losing gravity, because you're losing the lipids and you're losing the collagen, look at what happens to our skin. It just naturally, people are going to say to you, are you tired? Or you look upset? Are you angry about something? No. It's just, it looks worse when you go through menopause because you're losing 30% of the pillows in your skin.
Right.
So what that means is when you put this on, you will be amazed the second it touches your skin. I know for myself and traveling all over the US and meeting with thousands of you, and I hear you, you were frustrated. And so many of our ladies out there, they were dumping out their handbags saying, I was going to the counters and I was buying this anti-aging and this and this and this, because even though you age faster in that 5-year window, you're buying everything. Because you want something that's finally going to work, and what you've been using stops working because your skin changes. But to finally have something, I know for myself, I was sitting with Lena even 3 years ago, and I said, what is going on? And she's like, Liz, I'm almost there. I've just got to do the finished clinicals. I've got to finish the consumer studies. But I have discovered the holy grail of an ingredient that will change the appearance of your skin. And you can see it on Patsy, who is beautiful, beautiful. But even those areas, like you saw in that before and after of the 11 lines, the forehead lines, You press this into your skin once a day, by the way, once a day in the morning, that's it.
Right.
You do not need to use this twice a day. It is that powerful. It penetrates into the skin and it recognizes, it's almost like a GPS for your skin.
Exactly.
It knows that you've gone through menopause or that you're going through menopause. And you go from having that angry skin where people are saying you look tired, where people are saying, do you not feel well? I mean, I know for myself personally, people would say to me, have you not been feeling so great? Are you been just like,
I
like
so
for
get
a month, Bobby, no joke.
No, I understand it.
For a month. People were saying, are you not feeling well for a month? Like for real?
Right,
you know?
right.
I mean, it was frustrating.
And it is something, listen, when you go through this, and nobody can explain this to you, there is, honestly, and for me, I remember this, like I woke up one morning, and, you know, and I was just like, I thought, oh my gosh, I'm getting sick. And then it dawned on me and went, no, you're going through menopause. And let me tell you what, your life immediately changes. And as we talked about, there are a lot of different issues out there, things that you can do for all of those issues, the night sweats and all of that. But when it comes to skin, I want all of our viewers to understand, today, this is for one day and one day only, you have the only opportunity to take advantage of a product so well respected, and we're gonna share with you, we're gonna be hearing from a lot of doctors out there, but I want you to understand what you're getting. This is the regular size of the MenoReverse. And matter of fact, I launched this line with Liz, so I love this. I've used this cream for a long, long time. This is the regular size, okay? This right here is $58. Okay, look at this. Today, you are getting the 3.38. It's almost 3 times more. This is $58. You would expect, even if this was $58, it'd be a huge buy, right? Because you're getting almost 3 times more. No, it is ridiculous. It is a $145 value. Today, $39.50. By the way, if there are any remaining, you see it goes up to $60 at midnight, and $60 is an incredible price for it. But when you can buy it right now for $39.50, have us ship it to your home, because we love this, that everything you are buying from Korres is all free shipping and handling. You have the 3 flex pay, you have 4 on your HSN card, but most importantly, it's what the cream is, right, Liz? And it's because of the consistency. Because we talk about the difference, right? You know, you have your skin, you have your epidermis, and then you have your dermis. And a lot of the creams that you're using barely touch the top layer of your skin. This is designed to really get in there and affect your skin where, you know, where the dryness is coming from. Because let's face it, when you go through menopause, you do lose so much water in your skin, right?
Exactly. And so to have a product truly that is a breakthrough, it's life-changing. And I know that sounds dramatic, and when I even say it, it gives myself chills, even though I'm the one that's saying it, but because so many women are using a product that they've loved for 10 years. And to your point, Bobby, your skin changes, our skin changes. You will notice that your top layer of skin is actually thinner. The bottom layer gets thicker. However, it has to be the right consistency. It can't be too heavy. And thousands of you told me, Liz, I'm just slapping on cream after cream after cream and nothing is penetrating into my skin. But to have something that is truly a breakthrough that can penetrate all the way down and help with the loss of 30% of your collagen, 30% of your lipids, and 36% of your cell reproduction is phenomenal. I mean, I just got a magazine, Bobby, 2 nights ago in the mail, and guess what? This was in it again. I mean, you read about it in Forbes magazine, the New York Times, Women's Wear Daily, W magazine. And no joke, 2 nights ago, I don't get that many magazines in the mail, by the way. I got one in the mail, I opened it, and boom, there it is. Why is everybody talking about it? Because there isn't another product, believe it or not, it's 2020. And everybody, it's like that taboo word, menopause. Don't say it, don't talk about it, let's just avoid it, let's just not go there, because we just can't, right? It's shocking to me, to be honest, that this is the first product specifically designed for us. Like somebody is listening to us, and it took Lena Korres, a female biochemist who studied the biological path of the cells in our body to understand exactly what we need for this time in our life. And then all of her female scientists, they're going through it. Their sisters are going through it. Their moms are going through it. To have something that is designed for us, that actually works, that is so powerful that you only need to use it once a day to get these results, it's I'm so excited. And I know a lot of you were writing to me already this morning on Facebook going, Liz, this price, it's crazy. Why? I want everyone to get this home. I want everyone. If it was like, yeah, we could have been a $300 whatever,
yeah,
but then you're not going to get it.
Right.
I want everyone to get this home and experience it and get to look in the mirror and say, I don't look like my mother anymore. I look like me, but I look better than me. I don't want to look in the mirror anymore and say, oh my gosh, what's happening?
Yes,
where am I going?
exactly.
Why does my skin look deflated, right?
Exactly.
Why am I losing the volume? And nothing is working. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to ramble on, but it's
no.
heart-wrenching.
You know what, Liz, we need to hear, because we have the great testimonial, right, and I know, and we'll hear from Dr. Marnie as well, but we want you to listen to these testimonials. And listen, this is what I want to say right off the bat. Please do your skin a favor, do yourself a favor. If you can relate, you're going through perimenopause or menopause or postmenopause, get it home, put it in your cart, a phenomenal value where right here, this one is the regular size at $58, and today you're getting almost 3 times more with free shipping and handling for $39.50. Here we go.
After menopause, I noticed that my skin was dry, wrinkly.
I was so surprised how quickly my skin started changing. It wasn't supple like it used to be, just dry spots.
A dullness has entered.
But I always want to look the best that I can possibly look.
You know, I can never be young again, but I want to be the best me.
After MenoReverse, I saw changes right away. The suppleness came back, the glow came back.
My face felt moisturized.
And I would just keep touching my skin.
For me, MenoReverse has been kind of a rejuvenation of my life. I just felt gorgeous again.
Okay, if you can't say that about your skin, then this is the opportunity and this is the time for you to make one more purchase. Well, we have something very special. How lucky are we to not only, of course, have our beautiful Liz Falls, but we also have Dr. Marnie Nissenbaum with us. Good morning, or good afternoon.
Hello, good to be here.
Hi. Well, this is a very special opportunity. And first of all, you know, I know from your perspective, doctor, you know, you hear from women, listen, you know, I remember just doing nothing but wanting to cry because I just didn't know what to do for myself. So how amazing to have a solution for our skin.
It is huge. It's truly an innovative breakthrough from Korres. I have so many patients in menopause, going through menopause, and you know, after the age of 30, we lose 1 to 2% of collagen per year. But during those perimenopausal years, it's 30% during the 5 years. And that's just like your skin falling off a cliff. All of a sudden, patients are noticing sagging, decreased firmness, lots of dryness. And we always associate menopause with hot flashes and other adverse effects, but never realizing that really our skin is taking a giant toll. And many of my patients just want to look how they feel, and they feel good. They feel very, you know, in the prime of their life, yet they don't look it. So having this MenoReverse technology that is truly for menopausal skin and that can penetrate the skin is just transformative and so exciting to have them have something to give them.
Yeah, and you're so right about that. And Liz, you know, I mean, that we feel so grateful, right, to have Dr. Marnie here, because when we can be here and tell you about it, and Liz, you obviously wear it with Lena and her team of female, yay, I love that, all female scientists who know what goes into the making of this. But nobody else has this, do they? I mean, this is exclusive for Korres.
Exactly. I mean, this white pine, right? I mean, Dr. Marnie was there and, you know, got to hear Lena talk at a press event. And this is where I met, you know, Dr. Marnie in January.
Oh, really?
And I said, why are you here? Why are you here? But go ahead, Marnie, speak. Tell them all about it.
I mean, it's truly transformative because so many of my patients that were going through menopause were using their same routines that they've been using for 5-10 years, and then all of a sudden they felt like they weren't working anymore. And that's because the skin is thinner, yet the epidermis, the top layer, is much harder to penetrate. So this white pine extract, first of all, it's like nature's retinol, and we know retinol can be so irritating. However, this is truly an ingredient that is innovative and a breakthrough that can transform the skin and actually upregulate the cell's turnover so that you get newer skin faster. I mean, it's just absolutely what patients need in an effective and very one-step regimen. Like the volumizing serum concentrate and moisturizer all in one jar is just so easy and effective.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we want, right? We want easy and we want results. And I love that, you know, even earlier, right, the before and afters we're showing we're like one application. They weren't using it for months and months and months. And, you know, I say for all of our viewers out there also, first of all, the value is amazing. And that way you get to use it for more than a short period of time, right? With our, you know, our regular one at 58. But to be able to get enough that you can luxuriate and do your forehead and do your neck. But imagine the first time you put this on your skin, it's the consistency of it also that seems so different to me, isn't it?
Absolutely.
It is. And you know, yes. I mean, Marnie, please speak to it. But I love what you were saying too at the press event, that when you put this on your skin the very first time, because now your skin recognizes this ingredient, so it penetrates all the way down.
Right. So unfortunately, since our skin is thinner, you would think that things would penetrate better, but it makes it much harder after menopause because that epidermis becomes thick and dull. So these ingredients truly penetrate and really upregulate the cell's activity, which is what you need. You know, we were talking about a decrease in lipids and collagen, but we're also getting a 36% decrease in cellular productivity. So really we need something to get those cells pumping and really starting to grow new skin.
I love it. We're so, you know, I speak for all of us women out there. Thank you. Finally, Dr. Marnie, thank you so much. Very grateful to have you with us today. This makes it even more special for all of us. And thank you for being here. And by the way, I just want to put this in perspective also for all the viewers, and thank you, because I know it's over 17,000, right? We should be at the 18,000 mark, I believe, right around the corner, and here it is. What is it, like a little after 12 Eastern time? Right, almost 18,000 gone. Go for the auto ship if you can. But let me just put it in perspective. This is the regular size, guys. Okay, right? This is the regular size. It is 1.36 ounces. It's $58 every day on .com, $58 today. Brand new, completely exclusive in the super size that is almost 3 times more. You are getting it, not even, like I said, even if it was at the $58, it'd be great. No way. It's a $145 value you're buying for one day at $39.50. And there, okay, I love it. So there it is. Right there on .com, that's the regular size, the 1.36 ounces. We sell it for $58. For today, the Today Special in the super size, you're getting almost 3 times more, $39.50. We're not even charging you a penny to ship this to your home, right? So this is free shipping and handling. You have the FlexPay, of course. So basically that is on any credit card. What is it, like $13.17 on any credit card at all. There's no interest on FlexPay. You have 30 days. So just get it home and try. And Liz, when we just go back to the fact of, you know, I mentioned it's like 6,000 women a day that are going into menopause. And I think as of 2020, it's something like 50 million women are experiencing menopause. And like we said, we can help you out with a lot of the other issues, but nobody has ever done anything specific for the skin. And when we talk about the key ingredient, we talk about that white pine, this is completely exclusive for Korres also, right, Liz?
Exactly. You know, and I think what's so astonishing, you know, quite honestly, and meeting with thousands of you all across the country in Texas, St. Louis, and Florida, and New York, and sitting with you and seeing your frustration. And, you know, you're going to the beauty counters and you're, you know, buying anti-aging this and anti-aging that and all these different products because you're buying more, because in that 5-year window, as Dr. Marnie was saying, you age faster in that 5 years and you're trying to figure out what's going to work. Is this going to work? Is that going to work? Is this going to work? Lena Korres discovered an ingredient specifically tested, clinically tested, that's actually in the World Inky Dictionary. It's like the cosmetic dictionary of beauty ingredients, meaning that if anybody wants to use this ingredient, they have to write on their box, brand X will have to write Korres White Pine Technology on their box. That's great. Because Korres is the first, which is shocking. It's 2020. And yes, Bobby, 6,000 women a day are joining the Menopause Club. Crazy. And that nobody is talking to us until now is quite shocking. But to have something, and, you know, to see Dr. Marnie at this press event, I've done hundreds of press events. I've never seen dermatologists. There was a whole wall of dermatologists there, and Dr. Marnie was one of them. And I said, why are you here? And she said, because I have nothing to recommend to my patients. I want to learn about MenoReverse. I want to learn about this technology, because they all want to come to my office and get retinol, retinol, retinol. That's not going to help their skin. It's going to make it worse. And here you can see, as we age, we lose 1% to 2%. Then you hit 45, you hit perimenopause. And then all of a sudden, 30% of your collagen you lose, 30% of your lipids, and then 36% of your cell reproduction, which is huge. And that's why you feel dry like the Sahara. You get the jowling. You're getting the deflated skin. You're getting the hollowness. This product is so powerful. Clean skin once a day. Wow. So you go from that skin that you wake up in the morning and you say, okay, that before, that's my mother. How did I go to bed a week ago and wake up today and age faster overnight than I ever did before? What am I doing wrong? And then you think it's yourself. Then you think you're doing something wrong.
Right, right.
When it's not the right ingredient that's specifically designed for menopausal skin.
Exactly. And listen, most of us, I think I pretty much probably can say all of us, are not prepared for menopause and not prepared for what we have to go through. And listen, it is hard enough to navigate life once you go into menopause, right? With all of the other things that we have to deal with. But the issues of our skin are crucial. And now, for the first time, thanks to the MenoReverse, you have something that is designed to support your skin. It's about targeting and plumping. And once more, for anyone who just tuned in, here is the regular size, right here. This is the regular size. Look at it. Look at the difference. This is $58. You can go to hsn.com. There it is. I don't know why you'd want to buy it now, but you can. $58. It's 1.36 ounces. Today, you are getting almost 3 times more, 3.38 ounces for not $58 or not even $60. I mean, it'll be $60 tonight if there are any remaining at all at midnight. It goes up to $60, which is a steal. But $39.50? My gosh, if you're out there and you can relate, you're going through this, whether it's, I said, the menopause or even, you know, the perimenopause or the postmenopause, get it for yourself. Call your friends. Let them know what's happening here today at HSN, because we are going to make history here today. When you can see, and we'll be at that 19,000 mark, which means 20,000 right around the corner, and not even, what, only a little after noon Eastern time. You have 30 days. So maybe you're flipping through the channels. You're fascinating what Liz is saying. Fascinated with what Dr. Marnie shared, fascinated with the fact that finally there's something here to support our skin through these challenges. Get it home. Just put it in your cart. Enjoy the difference. And once a day, Liz, that's the other crazy thing about this. 1 time a day is all you need. You just use this in the morning, and it feels, oh my gosh, I love the smell also. It has a beautiful smell to it. I love the way it feels on the skin. And at 087695, I have hundreds and hundreds of people that are calling right now. I'm glad. Thank you. Stay there. Do not hang up, but let's talk about the concentrate. Because this is, as I mentioned in the very beginning, this is another absolutely perfect